Welcome to this episode of Grown and Opinionated. Bitch, don't.
That's not a name. That's not a name. You gotta have a name, like, cause I'm not gonna sit here and call you that.
That's how I feel. I'm like, so when I go to meet somebody, they be like, "Hi, my name is Shaniqua." I was like, my name is Bitch, don't even. Go.
That's not a name. Not a name. I'm like, I have a name. It's Aisha.
Well, I'll be Marshana.
Cause he don't care.
Oh my God. But yeah, we were talking about the video of him practicing with the high school team. I thought that was so dope.
That was dope. But I didn't realize that it was his high school team. I knew it said something about look how he's spending. I just thought he was just playing with some kids. Like, hey, y'all suspended me, but I'm still gonna play football. And I just thought it was just some kids.
No, he just don't give a fuck. Oh my God. All right, so we got a lot to talk about. Oh my gosh.
And you really printed it out. Look at you.
Yes, I told you we gotta step it up. You know Combat Jack that I told you he had cancer and everything.
What type of cancer?
Colon cancer.
Oh wow.
I know. So it's really bad.
Is it for
Hope you get better, Combat Jack, because I know you listen to us every week. I know you do. But yeah, it was like when I heard the news, because they put up the thing that he has all the podcasts now. Well, some of them on Tidal. They got rid of your boy, Little Duval podcast.
They did.
And they said that they got rid of him. They were saying not because of the comments on the Breakfast Club, but it was after the comments on the Breakfast Club. Mm-hmm. They got rid of him. So they were like, because somebody said, why didn't y'all bring that one? They like, well, he's no longer on a network at all. But they.
And I think he probably would have did good because he's very opinionated. Mm-hmm. Like, and his opinion is be like, whether you agree with it or not, it's my opinion.
Well,
like,
you know, my opinion about his opinions was that I like that he stands by them. As long as you're going to stand by them. I hate people who make an opinion and in a minute it's questioned or anything, they change it. Mm-hmm. I can understand you being changed, like, oh, somebody tells you something new, you get new facts, you're like, okay, maybe I didn't think about it. But no, some of the opinions stand by them. And I like that he always stood by his opinions. But yeah, so they went to Tidal, and then they put up that he had cancer and that he's fighting cancer. I know. So get well, Combat. Listen to this episode. We still here for you every week. But other than that, it's been a lot going on.
Like a what?
First, my guy, Gucci. He is now New York Times best-selling author.
Written by
him, Gucci. Listen, Keishia, KoirGucci, I want to get the book. I told my local library if they could get the book. I put in a request for the Gucci Mane book. These fuckers ain't taking me seriously, though.
Okay.
They're not taking me seriously at the local library, but. Because I want to read it. Because when I read Charlamagne's, I said at some point you could tell that writers helped out because it was no longer in his voice. Mm-hmm. I want to see if Gucci is that way. So Keishia, KoirGucci, his wife.
I think Charlamagne said that. I think Charlamagne said that the book was good, but it was something like he didn't talk about certain things, so I know it couldn't have came from him. He was like, it was just certain things that he was looking for him to talk about, and he didn't. But some of it was like, well, maybe it's still some statutes of limitation. So he couldn't talk about it. But I think it was some stuff. He was like, some of this stuff, it was like, you could tell it really didn't come from Gucci, like, because it was like missing some stuff, like.
Well, but the thing is that you may write the book and then you submit it to the publishers, and then they say, okay, no,
edit.
Yeah.
Where's the red pen? No,
just pages. No, not happening. You killed two. No.
Because he said your mama ugly. No.
But I mean, because he is not self-published, so somebody had to go through and what's the name? But Keishia K.O. said no. He
You
did.
listened to her interview?
Yes, I did.
Was it good?
I like her. I got her on the list too. But she said that she was like, no, he wrote the book. When he was in prison, he said he was writing a book and he would send me the pages. And then I would have to send those to the publishers and whatever. And he would just keep sending me all of the pages. I'm going to read it. Right, so my local library get this Gucci Mane book, and now he's a New York Times bestseller author.
What do it take to be a New York Times bestseller?
You got to sell a book. So the thing is...
How many units?
Oh, we have to Google that one.
Because it seems like everybody becomes a New York Times bestseller.
But that's so what Charlamagne was saying about it when
sticker on your book.
I know what he was saying about his book was that the first week, because what you could do is like the company, your friends or whatever, y'all could buy so many books and get the numbers up.
Okay.
But if you're on the list for like 3, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, like Charlamagne, 7 weeks, then that means that people are actually buying your books, because now your company's no longer buying the books. It's no more promotion. It's like people are actually buying the books. So I guess it would have to be like, for me, 1 week wouldn't be enough to be on the list. And then you could be 10, you could be 1. It doesn't matter. You still get the recognition. But
so how long has this book been out?
Didn't it come out in April or something?
Gucci, I'm talking about.
I thought it came out in April.
Oh, Gucci book came out in April. So now he's just getting New York after the show.
After the wedding.
Yeah, the wedding.
Gucci. Well, I love Gucci.
Why?
I do.
Well, why?
I just think he's so gangster. You don't love Gucci?
Not like that. Like I said before, I don't follow him I don't follow his interviews to hear what he's speaking about, how he speak. Like he's just don't interest me like that to look to see what he's talking about.
Oh my God, I love his I love the rap. I love his music. And then you know that even when he was beefing with Jeezy, and that's when he caught the two bodies that they came at.
So you take him over Jeezy?
No, absolutely not. Not any day of the week. Oh no. Me love Jeezy, but I love Gucci too. Gucci. And I love. Oh my God, when he was at the Breakfast Club, and he told Angela, "So you want to know my dick?" And she was like, "No." And he was like, "All right." And he just kept on going like, "You can't say it." Oh my God, but I just love that about him. Like, who says that to somebody? And then just keep on going like, all right, you want to say no? And just keep on going like, no big deal.
But I know you was on my dick.
When he said it like that, I was like, oh, he don't got no chill at all. But yeah, I love Gucci. I'm trying to get on my internet. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this MacBook today.
So how was her interview, Keishia K.O.?
Oh, it was really good. So she finally she said, "Listen, we do have children.
We
both not together, but that he has, because remember I was saying he had a son. Her daughter was the girl in the wedding. Remember I was saying like, who is this young girl? Yeah. Her daughter was there, but they're actually saying I thought the other girl was Karen Civil." But apparently it was her daughter also. Oh, okay. And then her son was one of the groomsmen.
Okay. Yeah, I told you somebody posted a picture.
And said, it was.
But she didn't like say, "Oh, these are my kids." Like, what did she at the wedding? Because we don't know. We wasn't there. We didn't get our invite.
I know we don't know what she said there, but she said she was like, we just choose to keep certain things private. She said they still have to live their lives. And we don't want them, have to be subjected to this. She was like, but most of the time when I'm on Snapchat, who you think recording me? It's the kids recording. Like when we in the pool or something, the kids are recording us on Snapchat. She said, we just choose not to put them out there.
Okay. So do they live with her?
Yes.
Oh, they do live with her. Oh, okay. So people were just making stuff up because they don't know.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Okay. Then I can respect them more then. As long as they live with her, I don't care if you want to keep them private or in the public eye or whatever. Because nothing's wrong with you. You should have your children living with you. But your children live with you, then Gucci. It's
For
Gucci.
real, exactly. That's what she said. She was like that Jew. She was like, listen, she said, I just choose to keep it private. She said they go to regular school. But I guess down in Atlanta, everybody a damn rapper, ball player, everybody's something. So it's probably...
So they are living in Atlanta.
Uh-huh. Okay. And so it's probably not a big deal for them to be rich. Because what's the name had asked her about that. Like, how is it with them in school? But I'm sure... They live in the neighborhood they live in. I'm sure the school they go to is full of affluent people. So it's like, all right, you got money, nigga. We got money too. Like, it ain't a big deal. And she was like, I take them to school. I put on my hat and I take them to school. She was like, oh my God. I got to write this down.
She take how old are they?
She didn't say. She just said we choose to keep it private. She said, but yes, I have kids. She was like, I came from Jamaica when I was 10. How could I have kids in Jamaica? And she was like, my family here, like, we left Jamaica.
So the whole family left when she was 10.
Yeah, and she was like, this girl that's saying she's her sister. She was like, she's not my sister. She was like, in Jamaica, we'll call everybody. Like, you're really good friends. They become your sister. Yeah. She said, it's that type of deal. She was like, she's not my real sister. She's just...
But she said she don't have a sister.
Yeah, and she like, so... But let me tell you, I thought her interview was really good. I don't know. She's growing on me. And then, even though I said, BT, who got time for this bullshit, watching this show after we already saw the wedding, I did watch the episode.
I did watch the episode, and I didn't like it. Because she came off as acting. Like, you're not really being followed. Like, you're not really just being followed so they could see what you're doing to prepare for this wedding. You're acting. She was getting on the jet. She's on the jet, so she called Gucci. Yes, I'm on the jet, flying out. He was like, okay, babe, be safe. She was like, yes, okay. I'm like, what was the point of that phone call just to say you on? No, I can understand.
Jet shit.
No, I can understand you calling your husband and say I'm on it, so he could know where you're at, just in case anything happened, God forbid. But it's just what she was, how she was saying, like, you acting, just stop it, just be yourself.
You know what I think it is too? When I first heard her speak, that the accent, because it's not what we're used to from a Jamaican or from a black person, period. And I was like, oh, she gonna annoy the fuck out of me with this. But when she was on the Breakfast Club, like, she was talking, and it seemed like she tries to suppress it, but then once she got comfortable and it came fully out, I was like, oh, it's just the way she talks.
Yeah, her voice don't aggravate me or nothing. It was just the acting part of the show, like, I didn't like. It was like,
I don't know what other parts did I saw her with the with her friend, and then Gucci friend with the shaved side of the head talking about I want weed and strippers at the bachelorette party.
Oh, the dark skinned girl when they introduced them to each other. Yeah, I guess she don't get along with Keyshia's other friends. Yeah, but who is the other girl? That's because I understood where she said the girl Mina come from, but who is the other girl that don't like Mina?
That was her friend from like high school or whatever. Oh, okay. It was just her friend.
So she grew up in Atlanta, Keyshia?
No, in Florida.
Oh, so she's from Florida.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So then they moved. I guess to move with Gucci. Shit, I would have moved too. But. I know, and I said, and so then on the Breakfast Club, she was like, because they were like, who decided to air it this way? Like, why did they do it backward? Mm-hmm. And she said, they made the decision. BET made the decision. They paid for the wedding, of course, and then they gave them a check. I think it was $600 or something. Like, they paid them for the show.
Okay.
And she was like, but you didn't see everything from the wedding. She was like, you didn't see the reception. You only saw us really just walk down the aisle and say, I do. You didn't see really anything. Yeah. So she was like, so that will still be there later. I was like, oh, okay. She said, like, Gucci is really not going to be on it much. She was like, he's not into that. And I was like, yeah, I could understand. He doesn't seem like that type of guy.
Wait, and then the part I saw, she met Trina at the store. I don't know, was that the wedding shop?
Was it the wedding or was it a regular store?
I don't know. It was something. She met her at a store, and after they, no, not even that. She picked Trina up from the studio. Trina was leaving the studio.
And they were going to the drive-through.
Yeah, she wanted to get something to eat. Trina like, yeah, let me get 6 boneless wigs. She was like, why are you eating all that? Just give me a smoothie. She was like, give me a smoothie. She was like, oh yeah, give me one of those too. Then give me a 6-piece boneless. Give me a chicken sandwich. Give me I think she got either a milkshake or a drink, a soda. And you got a smoothie.
Wait, I was laughing. I said, wait, when you with your skinny friend, so you try to act like you're skinny, so you be like, yeah, give me a smoothie too. Then you sit there, and give me some wings. It's nice.
She was like, I'm hungry. She was like, you gonna eat all that? I was like, girl, Keisha, get out of here.
She was talking about that too on the Breakfast Club. She was saying, she was like, it takes discipline or whatever about her and Gucci. And she was like, so I cook, because she was like oxtails or whatever, Jamaican food. She said, but I cook that on Sunday, and then that's our day we could eat that. She was like, and I cook for the kids. She said, but during the week, we only eat salad and fruit and things like that. She said, it takes discipline for us to like stay this way. And she was like, at one point, she was like, I lost so much weight, I started to look sick. So I was like, okay, I need to like bring it back or whatever. Her body, when she said that, I was like, listen, I can't hate on you. Because if you're eating salad and fruit, she motivated me. I'm about to buy one of those bands. I bought me a scale because I can't hate on you. I hate on these bitches who go get surgery and then they want to act like they're doing something. Like, no, just say, look, I go get surgery, and that's fine, but I don't like you're acting like you put some discipline into it. You're eating salad. No, you're eating everything, and then
just go get surgery.
Yeah, so
Shekinah
fat as fuck still. And then that fat she put in her ass look dumb now because she got fatter. Was it just me?
No.
I was like, ew, her body looks
round because she really needs to lose weight because she's short.
Yeah.
So she's short and just round. She shouldn't be that. She got too much. Like, and then your face is like a chipmunk. So it's like you shouldn't just be getting lipo in your stomach. You need to lose weight. Like, you keep just getting this lipo. And then taking it out.
Put it in your
yeah. Like,
I was just looking. I was like, because I remember Shekinah was on the show and she got the surgery. And then I was looking. I'm like, ew, that fat in her ass was droopy now. It was just like, ew. I was like, oh my God, I'm never putting fat in my ass because I guess you got to keep the fat tone.
Of course, it's fat.
What's that? Can I get silicone?
Fat in your stomach, what it do? It's going to droop. It's going to hang. It's going to stick out. The same as the fat in your butt. Like, if you just transfer fat somewhere else, it's still going to be treated as fat. It's still fat.
No, I'm getting silicone then. I can't. I'll take the fix a flat shit. I was like,
yeah, you still got to keep it toned and all that. It's fat.
Well, I guess that's the first person that we've seen. I've seen. Who I know you had it, so there's no debate about whether or not these bitches who lying.
And I think Shekinah had a shape before all that, so it's like it got to be something mental with some of these girls because, like, I personally know someone who grew up with, and she had a nice shape, and still got some more put in her butt when she got the fat out her stomach put in her butt. That I don't know. Oh, that okay. I don't know because honestly, she really didn't have that much fat. Like when I say she had a Coca-Cola bottle shape, like when we was kids, like she always had a nice shape. Oh, and that's what's her name say? Cardi said so she had to get the injections because she didn't have fat. Yeah, so it's like I don't know why you even tried to get a bigger butt when you had like I'm not gay or anything, but yeah, you had a big butt already. Like it was. But don't you think that Irish girls out here? But to get it even bigger, like it's too much. But don't you think the pressure is on, especially if you're a single woman and you're younger, that the pressure is on to look like this because this is everywhere now. And now, honestly, regular bitches that you could work with, they're getting plastic surgery. Everybody's getting it. Everybody looks this way. And so you may have like,
a decent butt. That when you were in high school, your ass was the shit. But now everybody got that ass.
So now I gotta be better than them. I need it bigger.
Exactly. I say the same thing about here. Like before, when I was young, oh my God, you would have thought I was Pocahontas. The way, because I had such long hair and I was the only, like, it was rare to find somebody else with the amount of hair I had. Now everybody got weaves, so it ain't a big deal anymore. Everybody got hair.
But is that why do you make it an issue though? Why make that an issue? All right, you got long hair, I got long hair, you got a big butt, I got a big butt. I'm fine with my butt size. I don't need to beat you. Why do I need to outdo you?
I don't know. I don't feel that way, but so I was just saying. Do you think they feel that way?
I'm comfortable with this. I'm fine with this. It's not a flat butt, so hey, I'm good.
Yeah, I wouldn't have no. Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I'm keeping my flat butt.
Remember after I had the baby and I didn't have that cuff under my butt, I was just so like I just felt not good about myself. I just felt like.
See, I always had a flatty, so it don't bother me. Like, and I'm not gonna change that. It's gonna stay flat. I'm sorry.
I need that little cuff, but yeah. So after watching her interview, I found the password to MyFitnessPal. I ordered me a scale. I drank a bottle of water. Then I ate an ice cream cone from Ben & Jerry's. But I'm trying. I mean, baby style, right?
I'm like, I'm getting there.
Wait, how they say, the church people, we say, he ain't finished with me yet, or something they be saying when they still backsliding. Is it, he ain't finished with me yet? Well, I'm still working, whatever. He working through me. But I was so motivated, because I'm like, yo, how could I hate? And I'm like, all right, I'm fat. I'm walking, and I need to speed this fat loss up. So I was like, maybe I should get lipo or something. I don't know. But then I'm like, after I saw Shakana, I'm like, yeah, no, I don't think so, because then I'm gonna be fat.
One person.
Yeah,
that may be the choices she made after she got it. She probably not disciplined. Like Keisha K was saying, like,
hold on, am I disciplined? I can't even fucking lose the weight.
But you don't know that because you may see like, oh, I'm not going back. Like once I get this body, like some people get that mentality. They get it. They be like, yeah, I'm not going back. I can't do it no more. I'm not going back. So they get this. They get discipline.
That's the thing. Well, my thing would be that I need to see that in myself first. I need to see me make those changes, and then I would be willing.
I think because you like you say all the time, you have an addictive personality. So maybe once you start something,
I'll be addicted to it.
Yeah, you're gonna be addicted to it.
That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm following Keisha K.
It's like you can't get it. You should be able to get addicted to something that's gonna save your life. Like if it's gonna be healthy for you.
I just don't want to be fat. So I'm like, yeah, I'm getting on it. I'm doing it. I looked at the Ben & Jerry's container. I said, okay, that's 2.8. I gotta work because I gotta be real. And I want to talk about that too. But I gotta be real with myself. Am I really going to stick with a diet and go on a diet that doesn't allow me to have snacks? I'm not a salty person, like chips and all of that. Fuck that. But ice cream, milkshake, cake, cookies.
But you need to be aware of that because of diabetes.
Shit ain't got me yet.
Okay, but when it do get you, now you gonna be.
Don't say it's gonna get me. I don't want the sugars.
Now, God forbid, if it do get you, God forbid, I hope it don't. I really do. I hope it don't.
I don't want the sugars.
But now you're forced to cut it all out. When right now you could just cut some of it out.
Yeah, but I don't think I could cut all of it out. That's the thing. I can't be disciplined like how they said Tiana Taylor never eats sugar because of the way her body look. I'm like, that could not be me. That's what I'm saying. It can't be me. Now. So I need to be real with myself and see like what things can I cut out in order to accommodate the other things. I stopped eating rice. Because I'm like, listen, I really don't give a fuck about rice, honestly. I just eat it because it goes with your meal. So I'm like, fuck rice. So now all I eat is the meat or fish or whatever and a vegetable. Because I'm like, yeah, I can't be wasting these calories on the rice when I can have my ice cream. I honest. I gotta be honest. I can't lie to myself. How am I lie to myself?
Well, just cut back some of the sweets. That's it. So you're not totally depriving yourself.
I don't think I eat enough. I don't think I eat, honestly.
You don't eat enough?
I was about to say. She asked me, look, you want to really be honest? I think I can crank it. No, I don't think I don't think I eat a lot of them. Like, well, now the Sonic Shakes they're not half off anymore, so that really curbed me. I'm like, whoa.
To what? For a swallow? Nah, no thank you. No thank you.
Exactly. So I'm like, during the day, like, I'll have one a day. I'll have one ice cream cone. I'll have one Sonic Shake. I'll have one a day.
So just that, not that in addition to some candy.
No, I don't even really eat candy.
Oh, okay.
So it's just, but I gotta have it. It's not like I could go the day and be like, yeah, I'm good with that. No, I gotta have it though.
Every day.
Every day I need a snack. I gotta have one.
No, it could be a snack, but though it has to always be ice cream.
It could be cake. It could be cookies.
Yeah, but that was my problem. My problem was snacks. Like, I could sit there and be like, okay, I ate breakfast. All right, now where's the rest? What are snacks?
Oh,
I can eat snacks the rest of the day. But it's not just a one ice cream. It'll be, okay, let me get that bag of chips. Later on, let me get that cake. Later on, let me get that cookie. Let me get that. That was my problem. See? It was too much snacks.
Yeah, and I don't really have, or sometimes I'll see, like, I know I don't eat right, and that's one thing. And when I say it out loud, I'm like, yo, how dumb. I got to hit myself with the Remy, like, are you dumb? Because I told myself, I'm like, well, I don't take care of myself. And I'm like, oh, when you say it, because she was like, well, how many times you eat? And I'm like, I usually eat like one a day, and then like I eat once a day, and then maybe I eat what's name, and then she was like, well, how much water you drink? I said, I know I'm not drinking enough, because I had told you like sometimes I literally see like I'm swallowing spit. I'm like,
well, that's why I say when I urinate, if it's not clear,
you know,
I'm going to get more water.
And I'm like
that pisses me off when I do that. Literally. I hate that. I hate that.
But I'm like, I don't take care of myself, and I'm like, so I gotta really watch that and focus on that. But no, I don't have a problem with too many. I'll be good with one. It's just
okay. So you get that one. So now you just need your 3 meals a day, though.
That's where I have a problem. The 3 meals and the water. If I'm home, I could probably drink almost a gallon of water, because I'll just sit there and drink. But once I do something, that's it. That goes out the window. I'm not doing it.
You know what helps your hair?
You should see this here.
It brings shine.
And make it grow? Because I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to grow. But yeah, I got to do. So those are my 2 things. I'm going to try to eat at least. I'm going to boost it up to 2 times a day. And try to get a smoothie in. So I could do that.
You take vitamins?
No. I only take the gold things for my hair. I know.
What I started doing, well, now that I have to do like smoothies or whatever, and I was like, I'm going to probably do this forever, then I put all my vitamins in my smoothie.
And so just crush them up so you could just do it?
And I put my vitamins in. So I put it's these collagen, which is like good for hair, skin, and nails, and it got biotin in it. You have to take 3 a day, so I took all 3 of them in there. I put zinc, which is also good for skin and stuff. I put zinc and I put vitamin D.
And did the doctor like give you the mix of what you needed to do, or did you just come up with that mix on your own?
I researched it and I came up with it on my own because of the last surgery I had. Whereas my hair was thinning. Mm-hmm. It was because of that, losing nutrition and everything, and it said that you need the zinc and you need the more biotin and more protein. So I was like, I just put it all in one. Like, I'm gonna jump on it ahead of time this time, opposed to wait until once it's thin, then start trying to get it
back. Yeah, I'm gonna start taking. Yeah, I gotta get the vitamins.
But you have to get your vitamins in.
I gotta do that. So now I'm gonna start taking. She has motivated me, and I'm ordering one of those things. How much are those things?
And then because I heard that with multivitamins they have all this. Somebody said that it's probably better just to take all of them, opposed to just
Why?
variety. And you get more in. Like this is what I just read, or no, actually not read. My friend, her friend does that, and she's an older girl, but she looks very young. Like, and she retired already. But she
really?
Looks young. Yeah, she retired from Sheriff. And she takes like her vitamin A, her vitamin C, her vitamin D. She takes each pill, opposed to just taking the multi.
I would have to check with a doctor before I did something like that, because then you don't want to give yourself too much of something.
Yeah, too much can also be bad.
Yes. So I would need to know. I need to work that out with them. But I'm ordering one of these things. I'm gonna watch her workout things. Let me see how much wait.
You gonna watch it or you gonna do it? It's a difference.
Baby steps. Baby steps. Look, God work it on me now. I'm gonna watch it. Then I'll build up to I gotta be honest with myself. I don't think I'm gonna be done. $66. Oh fuck no! I'm not ordering that shit.
$66 for that wrap thing she wears?
Yeah.
Oh no. They having a Black Friday sale?
Is she crazy? Oh my gosh! That's why she making so much fucking money. You gotta be kidding me! And then she got the thigh ones. $54.
Arm ones? I need arm ones. She got one for your arms?
I guess you could put the thigh ones around your arms.
My arms ain't the size of my thighs.
No, they got the how you say, the straps.
Oh, okay.
So I guess you could just adjust them, and then a whole suit.
Let me see the whole suit.
Oh, that's too much. This shit too expensive. Oh no, I'm not getting that. Oh, the suit has the zippers in it. Remember I was saying I want one with the zipper, but no, I'm not buying it. I see why she. Oh my god. No, girl, no. That's too much. I'll stay with the cheap one. But yeah, I gotta.
That's when you get cheap results. Maybe you get good results.
Shit, well, I won't have good results because I'm too cheap. Because I really don't know. I know that helps because you need to bring your ab muscles back together. Mm-hmm. That they, I guess, are spread out.
And that's your only problem. You're not fat.
My thighs rub.
You're not fat.
And you see any of these? Where's your swag at? I ain't got no neck though. I need to, but I gotta lose it. Cause you know what the thing is? All right, so I'm fat and I'm uncomfortable with the fatness. And I'm like, oh my God, every time I go to get dressed now, it's the struggle. Or what's the name? Your belly won't hang out on. Yeah. And I'm like, this is dumb. Like
I need a whole bunch of tunics. Any tunics?
I'm like, yo, this is dumb. I just need to lose the weight because I shouldn't be having this problem of being uncomfortable when I know what to do. I was going to get on Weight Watchers, but then I was like, I don't think I want to pay.
I got a book. When I had it, they sent me this book.
They had the book. I was about to say I got the book, and then I was doing it when I was working. I was doing the app, and then somebody put me on the Fitness Pal. I just find the Weight Watchers thing. Well, it worked for me before. That's why I was like, and it worked for my sister. She lost a lot of weight doing it, and she kept it off because it's realistic. It's like the regular food you eat.
I tried it. It didn't work for me. I didn't like it because I guess I'm so picky with what I eat. So it's like, and I know I eat bad foods because I don't like good foods. Like I don't like the healthy foods. I just don't like it, and so it's like it's hard for me to follow a regimen where you have to eat this, you have to eat that, even though it was regular food. But the regular food like I had so many points. It's like I can't do this. So I'll be sitting here eating the same things over and over and over. Then you just get tired of that. Even though I could go a long period with eating the same things.
Me too. I'm about to say.
But it comes a point, like right now, I love tuna fish, but I'm almost about tired of seeing the tuna fish.
You tired of tuna fish? Because you do love tuna fish.
I do. And I'm about to get tired of it. I ain't get there yet, but I'm really on that edge of saying, like, you know what, tuna, get out my face. But
oh my God, I'm about to say because you do love it
with my eggs, like. But I'm about to get tired, like.
I don't know. So I don't really get tired. And I think if it's, you gotta be, honestly, you gotta be disciplined with it. Setting up those meals, and you see those people doing a meal plan.
I get
you
too
gotta
lazy because it's like
that's what we fed.
Exactly. I get too lazy. Like, I don't even feel like even making tuna fish. Sometimes I'm like, and all it is putting eggs in the water and just letting it boil and do its thing, and just it takes a second once the eggs are done. It's like, I don't feel like doing that. If it's sometimes I'm like, I will get up in the morning to do it before I go to work, opposed to just doing it at night.
You gotta, that's the thing. You really gotta be disciplined with that. I went to the farmer's market. I love farmer's market. I bought so many things. And I'm like, okay, I gotta cut up the stuff and get it prepared. Because if not, it's gonna go bad. And you just gotta be disciplined. Like, this has to be a priority. If not, it's not gonna happen. It's just
like, I can't do two things at one time. Like, it's like, when I go to BJ's, like the summertime, it was one summer, I will always go and buy me a watermelon. But if I don't come home and cut it right up, it will just sit there.
Looking
until
at
I like that and a pineapple. I'm tired of
looking at this shit. Throw it away.
That and a pineapple. And I'm like, I don't feel like cutting it up. All right, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Even buying grapes, because when I buy grapes, I usually clean them all and then put them in the Ziploc bag. So they already done. So if I want grapes, I can just go and get it. They already clean. Like, they sit there in the same container that I brought it in. Like,
until you throw it away. Yeah, you gotta.
Right.
So we gotta get it.
I just get up and cut up this stuff and peel my grapes and clean them.
You peel your grapes?
I take them off, not peel them, but take them off the vine.
I'm about to say, because my husband peeled the grapes when Mamman was little, that he would peel the grapes. And he's like, you gonna peel the grapes? And then my sister does it too for herself.
Peeling a little grape? No,
she sits there and she gets a little paring knife. No, she gets a paring knife and peels the grapes.
Oh, no.
She like,
you gotta spit that skin. Okay, you gotta spit it out.
I'm like, girl, wait, you talking to me who was giving my son popcorn when he was like 1? And they like, aren't you worried about the kernels? I'm like, no, he knows how to spit them out. Like, because if you eat one, you don't like it, then you know the next time, don't do this shit. Like, we practiced the Ferber method, like on that movie. But yeah, I gotta get disciplined. That was my thing when I listened to her. I said, all right, I'm just really feeling her this week. Did you watch the Turk interview on The Breakfast Club?
No, I didn't. I'm behind on my interviews. I have to watch them.
That shit was hilarious too. And he was like, I don't trust anybody. He said, I don't have no landscape or nothing. I cut my own lawn. I put on a wig and everything and go out and cut.
Why he put on? So nobody won't know it's him cut the lawn.
And his wife was there. She was like, he lying. She said, I got pictures of him doing that shit. I'm like, he sure enough does it. And he was like, because when the cops came to his house, you know, he went to prison for a long time. And had a shootout with the cops, and that's why he went to prison, because they came in his house and kicked in the door and everything.
So he started shooting at him? He didn't know they was cops?
No, he didn't know they were cops. So they got into this shootout, and I think they said it was 52 shots.
From his gun?
No, from the cops and him. So,
in total?
Yeah.
52 shots.
Yeah, so it was like a big shootout in the house. So he's saying like, but the person who sent the cops to his house was a friend. That the friend told him he had AKs, he got all of this.
And then you get in a shootout, they gonna be like, oh, he really do.
And he like, it was really nothing there. He said, I did have the gun, and he was like, so I'm thinking they coming to rob us. Like, we gonna what's his name? And the wife was like, I was under the bed. He ran in the closet, and then he got into the shootout with the cops.
So how did he know a friend did? Like, how did that come out?
I guess later, like during trial and everything, that it came out. Like, why were they at his house kicking in the door? And it came out. And so he was like, so I'm paranoid. He was like, I don't let anybody at my house.
I know that's right.
He was like, and so they were saying, well, how she felt about it. She was like, no, it was a decision. Like, he told me, and I had to agree. It happened. So he like, if it ain't her mama, her granddaddy, and this and that, they country, he was like, they can't come. He was like, I don't want nobody knowing where I live at. So he was like, I cut my own lawn with the way. He had me cracking. It was really good. His wife was really good, and he was saying, he was like that. The wife had breast cancer.
So he's still living off of old money?
Yeah, I guess he does some type of rapping now. I haven't heard much. Huh? He's still rapping now? That's what I'm saying. I haven't heard from him. I thought he was still in prison. I didn't know anything. And then apparently he was on Ayana Fix My Life. And the wife said, well, I'm friends with Neffy, and Neffy was on it. And so I talked to her and said, well, how did it help you or whatever? Did you like it? And she was like, yeah, she was like, no, Alana is good. It really did help me. So she was like, well, can you put us in touch with her? Because we need her. And she said, so that's how I got on Alana Fix My Life.
It's the wife.
Yeah. And Turk was on it too.
Oh, okay.
But she's saying like, no, I initiated it to get there because we needed help. And yeah, I didn't know what he was. I didn't know where he was at or whatever, but apparently he okay. And so
he cutting his own grass, not trusting nobody. He doing anything himself.
He like, fuck you, fuck you. I'm out here. But she said so when he came home, she got pregnant. They had twins, and she said she had breast cancer. She was like, so she went through chemo, she went through everything. He was like, she was looking like Caillou out here. The way it was looking, and she was laughing to it. She was like, yeah, because I was losing my hair, but I didn't want to accept it. So he had finally like, let me shave your hair off. Like, come on. And she was like, yeah, what's name? So she was like, then she had surgery, and she had to get the breast removed, and then had reconstructive surgery. So he was like, this is our lives. This the story that we want to tell. He was like, but all during this time, that Love and Hip Hop was coming to them, and they wanted them on. He said they wanted us on Atlanta, New York, the other one. He said they wanted us everywhere.
They wanted both of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he said, we didn't do it because they wanted a fake storyline. When we have a real life, like, why can't we just...
Exactly. So now I will watch that.
And that's what I said too.
I will watch that on Love and Hip Hop if this is your real storyline, not you some made up storyline. Like, this is their real life, because they not arguing, beefing all the time, and that's all y'all want to see.
Wait, and the storyline that they wanted, I'm like, Mona, you got to get these producers together. They need new storylines. Get the writers together.
It's the same storyline.
That he's working with a female artist, but she thinks he's messing with her, and then she runs down on him, and he comes out and say, I know, take this long nap, and come out and say, no, we just working together.
You done?
I know, like, how many times have we seen this?
Mona, you better be listening, girl. Don't do it no more. Stop it.
Tired.
Stop it. You got the same storylines. We already know what's going to happen. And now, Johnny Blaze, that they aired it all out. Did you see that?
No. What she said?
Johnny Blaze, I guess they fired her. And she was like, oh, they fired me. He was like, but that's okay. I'm working on 2 and 3 other shows. She was like, but I'm going to let y'all know what's really going on. Stevie J messing with, it's supposed to be a transgender. To get back at Jocelyn or something like that. And Jocelyn, you better be prepared, because Jocelyn probably don't even care, but she will whoop her behind. And it was somebody else. It was some name she was saying I didn't know, but stop paying that little girl to say that's Kirk baby. And it was another storyline that she was like, and this gonna happen, that's gonna happen, but I forgot the names that she said, because it was like I didn't remember those names, so I wasn't really paying attention. But it was somebody else she aired out saying, oh, they're gonna do this and they're gonna do that. Yeah, that's what's gonna go down.
Yeah, well, Atlanta, out of the franchise, Atlanta's the worst, because it's just so bad. It's like, and then Rashida, I don't know why Mona is hanging on to Rashida and Kirk. Let them go. Mm-hmm. Because it seems like, which I want to talk about more, it seems like there's nothing they won't do for that VH1 check, but it's so fake.
Exactly.
Like, they don't have anything going on. This whole thing with this baby.
Because if that's fake, how can you, Rashida, as a married woman, as a woman, period, be allowed to be embarrassed like that on TV, to say that your husband, and seeing that y'all still together. Like, really,
Exactly.
you really want that portrayed on the type of person that you are?
Exactly.
You gotta be kidding me. Like, nah, you ain't playing me out like that on TV, and then y'all know I'm still here with him. So people thinking that this real, but in real life, nah, we good over here. But you want that to look like that? You crazy.
That's what I said. I was like, but she, like, the whole Atlanta, like I said, what was the guy from the football team? He said we can't have the inmates running the prison.
You said McNair. I think you sent me that
thing.
McNair. I think he's the Texans. I think it got to be the Texans because they said Texas, and it's not the Cowboys because Jerry Jones is the Cowboys.
But whatever, but yeah, she done let them run the prison, the whole house. She done let them start running it. And it's like, you gotta bring them in because they're just literally doing, Rashida won't film a scene if it's not in that store. It's like, we gotta be here watching, seeing this shit you got off of Alibaba or whatever week after week. I'm tired of seeing this cheap shit. It's just like really, really bad. Atlanta, I just stopped. I was like, I can't no more. I can't. I just couldn't do it anymore.
They all bad.
I found cause Zell Swag dripping. I love Zell Swag.
They all just so fake. I'm
I
sorry.
love them.
I can't.
But let me tell you what, I would pay good money to see. I would tune in every week and I would tweet at least 500 tweets for you, Mona. If you could get Fetty, Alexis, Masika, and another entertainer, baby mama. Not one of the boring ones that want to get along. No. We need an entertaining one. Together on a show, I would be glued every week.
But I don't think Masika would be good for it because she act like she's better than them, number one. Why does she act that way?
And I'm like, girl.
She act like she's above them. She act like she's not beat because she already got the baby, but okay, they have 1, 2. And I don't think she would go for it. She just be like she was this time. Like, don't do that. I'm not giving her no 10 minutes of fame. I'm not filming with her or nothing like that. I'm not talking about her. I'm not bringing her name up. And that's just how she'll be.
But no, what you would do, Mona, is sit down and say, Masika, darling, we loved you this season. We would like to have you back. However, this is what you're going to do. Oh, you don't want to? No problem. Good luck.
Here's your pink slip.
Yeah, good luck. But you can't don't get a hold the money first. You gotta hold it like the carrot. Like when you get to that. Because for my understanding, they get a check for the shows and then they get another check for the reunion. And that's why when Hazel E was showing a check, it's because she filmed the reunion. So then you get a check. Because then people will just say, well, I won't come to the reunion. So you want to keep. But no. You like, every episode you do it, here go that check. Come on. Tell Fetty, listen, forget to make the payments for the child support for a few weeks. We need this we need this on this show. Because she would be entertained. Because for some reason, which I guess she want us to all forget when she was on social media blasting Fetty and he was going back like, I only knew you 2 weeks. That she makes it seem like they were in love and they were in a relationship and that it was something so I think it would be good, but that's just me. I would pay for that. Did you see this nasty thing Chrisette Michelle posted up on Instagram? It was up there last night that she posted pictures. Of course, she got a new album to promote, and it's the only reason why. But she posted this post saying she had a miscarriage, posting the hospital thing, and then she actually posted the stuff they scraped out of her. You didn't see it?
No.
It was on Instagram last night. I was like, is that like TMI? Like, did we need to see that?
Yeah, I don't think we need to see all that. Just say, oh, I had a miscarriage, and get your sympathies pouring in.
And then say, and buy my album.
You ain't even gotta say buy my album. When your album come out, people be like, oh, she had a miscarriage.
Well, that's what she trying to get, but people are not really feeling her like that because of the Trump thing. And she's saying that after the Trump thing, like how bad it's been. They dropped me. Who dropped her?
Who that?
Oh, her record labels dropped her and everything.
Oh.
And then is the picture there? Look.
Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah, she didn't have to show all that.
That's what I said.
Yeah, that's too much.
I was like, really? Is this the level of desperation we're going to?
Yeah.
now?
Well, what's the point in posting that? If somebody had a miscarriage, they know what you've been through. They understand what comes out of you when they gotta get scraped too. Like,
but why do we need to see it?
Yeah, we need to see that. Like,
and why, when you were sitting there, what made you take? Okay, you took a picture. I wouldn't have. You took a picture, but then you like, I need to post this for the world to see. Why?
so you think people thought you were lying? So now you got to show proof. Well, why would somebody think you're lying about a miscarriage?
Oh, because she need the publicity for this album. She trying to, because remember after she did the Trump, everybody was done with her. And now you see the other one, the Mary girl, got the same problem. Yeah. She had to cancel her tour, cancel all of this stuff. Like, people are not feeling it. Yeah, like, she's saying I should have the right to vote for whoever and whatever. Yeah, and you could have kept that shit to yourself.
Yeah, you have a right to vote for whoever you want to, but you as a black person and you see the type of person he is, why would you vote for him? That's the thing people are saying. Why did you vote for him? And she goes, Mary girl, goes and explain, well, I didn't like neither one of them, so I had to choose
based on my Christian values.
No, you didn't. You really didn't. Because guess what? You could have not voted at all at that point because you felt like neither one of them was a good candidate, but then just shut your mouth if he does anything because you can't complain because you didn't vote.
But she could have shut her mouth, period. I mean, I'm saying here, do you know who I voted for?
No.
Exactly. You don't have to say anything. But my thing is that once you do it...
But you didn't realize it's going to be bad attention.
Yeah, like once you do it, and then you don't get the attention you thought you were going to get, you can't complain.
Mm-hmm.
Because you could have shut up. And that was one of the things when Keishia said, like, you know, I choose not to have, I choose to keep some parts of my life private. And you know how I feel about that. And she was like, but I'm not being fake about it. I just choose to keep it private. She's like, yes, I have the children or whatever. She said, but I'm just keeping it private. It's not fake. And so I was like, oh, that's an interesting point. So it's a difference, like, for example, with the Mary girl, she didn't have to share who she voted for. But once you did, you need to expect that this was
exactly, and don't
be fake and now trying to say like, oh, well, I never said I agreed with him. I never said.
Mm-hmm. But then she also get mad when people question her or want to keep bringing it up. You can't get mad. You brought it out. We wouldn't be able to say anything to you, ask you about anything about it, or why did you choose him if you never told us you chose him.
That was my thing. I'm like, so now I'm like, when she was saying that, I said, you know what? I kind of do agree that maybe you should be entitled to keep some things private. However, and we discussed it here, like once it came out and everybody kept saying she had the fake children and she gave them away for Gucci, it was like, all right, you need to bring address it because now you're only famous because of publicity, because we're interested in your life.
But I guess in her defense, it's not like she the one that brought it up.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not like she the one that said in passing, like, oh my God, my kids get on my nerves. And now people like, we never seen her kids. Where her kids at? What happened to her kids? Where they at? Like, she said something about her kids, but now we don't hear anything. Now she's not saying anything. She never said anything.
You know what I think too? Because she was saying, but it seemed like she really not familiar with how everything works. Because she's like, I heard stories that blogs were being paid to post things about my children, like where are my children and this and that. I'm like, BT, Viacom. Because the fact of the matter is that now people are interested in to look at the show to see if they're going to see her kids.
Mm-hmm. But now she says it's private. You know you're not seeing
going to see the kids. But I don't think that she was aware, because she's saying, like, I learned that blogs were being paid to post stories about the children. And she's like, she's thinking it's somebody who hates her. And BET and Viacom like, that was us, bitch.
They gonna tune in and see you got these kids up here. Oh,
Baza.
we told them.
Baza. Here's the questions. Wait, can you post this meme? The Lion King. Because I mean, people are interested now when I don't think they were before. I was always interested in Gucci.
But you wouldn't think to say, do she got kids? I wonder if she got kids. Where kids at? You wouldn't
To me, she looks. Now this is me, and you know, black don't crack, and they usually look good. She looks older.
It looks like
She's supposed to be. Is it? I know she's not 22.
Heck no.
I think it's supposed to be 32.
She look 52. She look 52, but she don't look like 32.
32, exactly.
She look like she could go for like 38, 39. She pushing 40.
That's my thing. So I would always have expected.
Cause Gucci, how old is Gucci?
I don't know. Hold on, let me see. I don't know how old Gucci is.
Gucci don't look young either. Like Gucci look like he could be 41.
Yeah, she's saying that she's 32 and Gucci is 37.
They the same age.
I think she's older than him.
No, she probably is. But yeah, you up there with him. You ain't no 32, girl. And that's one thing I hate. Why do you lie about your age? Like, your age is your age. Like, you can't change it.
They say
it can be proven. Like,
well, they said that. Well, not now. People who lie about it most of the time are doing it on their own. But before, when it was really an industry and you would have the people who would prep you.
Because you want a younger audience.
Yes, so they would tell them, like, keep your age here. And then at one point, Hella Queen.
Forgot how old she was.
I was about to say, she just stopped aging at some point. And then it became an issue when they started talking about her and Jay-Z. And she's like, well, we've been together 10 years. And then people were like, well, you had to be 15 or 16. And then her age changed. But yeah, it's like I don't think it, honestly, to me, it doesn't matter. Because if you make good music that young kids like, they're going to listen.
Exactly.
If you make good music that old people, we're going to listen. What difference does it make? But everybody tries to hit that 30, 18 to 30 age. It's like, it's ridiculous.
Y'all not that age, y'all.
But in my opinion, she looks like about 45, 43, 45.
She does look older. She looks older.
Yeah. I
see your crow's feet.
Exactly. And black don't crack. So I'm like, in my opinion, I just was like,
you from Jamaica. you
know all of them. So I just always assumed that she would have kids because I'm like, first of all, no disrespect to her.
Wait, because
she
how
was a
oldest
video.
is the girl, right?
No, it's supposed to be a boy.
The son is the oldest. And in that picture that I seen, he had to be about 21.
I would say at least, 18, 19, around that age. 18 to 21. He looked older.
And you 32?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
As soon as you left Jamaica, you had her?
For real.
Like, you said you left when you was 10.
Well, maybe that's why she also keeps them secret, because remember we saw the girl, and she's so pretty, but she was not smart. Bernice, what was her name? Burgess. And she was like, because I had my daughter when I was 16, and she's like, what did she say? She's 17 or 18, and they were like, well, how old are you? She was like, I can't tell my age. I was like,
we can add it up. You had a child when you were 16. She's 17.
She's so pretty. She's so pretty. She was cute though. I mean, you're pretty. You're pretty. But girl, I was like, did she know that she told us her daughter's age? She told us when she had her. We do math. We know how old. So maybe that's another reason that she's keeping it private, because it's like, okay, if I tell you I have a 19-year-old kid or 18-year-old,
saying I'm 32.
I'm 32. I don't think you can even be 32 with an 18-year-old kid. Oh, you could. I guess you could
be
14. I mean, yeah, you would have to admit to some of these things to kind of get there, or admit that you're just older. But she clearly looks older.
Yeah, so if you saying you're 32, the minimum age that boy is 18. That's the minimum. So he's 18, so you had him when you was 14. Nah.
I think she's like 40 something.
So she probably had him when she was, let's say she had him when she was 20.
I think so. Honestly, she looks 40. I'm not no shade because I love
38.
her. Exactly. She looks older, but 38 is being nice. She looks older.
But just because she looks older don't mean she is older.
Black don't cry.
Yeah, but I've seen some black people that looks older.
Yeah. Well, maybe she's 30, so then I'll give her 38, because they were saying it was that whether she was born in 85 or they were saying 85, 87 or 80. So if she's 80, she's about 37, 38. 37.
If she was 80, yeah, that's 4 years younger than me if she was born at 80.
Yeah, so she would be 37, which I can't give her 37. I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't. That's my age, and I'm sorry. She looks old.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean she wasn't born in 1980. Like I said, some black people look older. Like I've seen them. Like I know you've seen them. You be like, you know they real age. You be like, damn, she look old.
I can't. Well, maybe she.
Not
I would
all
give her that.
Black crack. I mean, not all black don't crack.
I think so.
No, not all. No,
I don't know. I can't. I can't. But yeah. I don't know. Maybe that's why. But I wanted to get to something else. I was going to talk about this, but I wanted to talk about this whole thing with Tamar and this divorce thing. Now, let me say this, full disclosure, my friend Aisha said when T.I. and Tiny were getting a divorce that she felt like it was a publicity stunt for the show. And I said, no one would ever do something like that for a TV show.
And here comes Tamar.
I gotta eat those words.
Files divorce.
Look, I gotta eat
those
words. I'm about to say, I still stand by. I don't believe T.I. and Tiny did it, because I had knew before that she had bought another house.
Yeah.
And she moved out, and it was clear like they were having issues, and he was cheating. They were still in love.
Yeah, but they was having issues, but you didn't file his divorce until the new season started. So now it could show y'all living separately and why y'all living separately. Mm-hmm. So now we want to tune in to find out. Well, why are they getting a divorce?
And
they reclaimed their time, didn't they?
Yeah, they sure enough did. Okay. I'm about to say, because I watched the season for that purpose, because it's one of those kids. I try, God. I just can't with him. But I watched the show for that purpose, and I kept saying, like, it looks like T.I. is faking it.
Yeah.
Tiny looked like she was through with him. And she kept saying, well, you said this is what you like, so then sign the divorce. But he won't sign the divorce, and this and this and that. And then
T.I. was definitely faking that whole season. Like, that just wasn't him. That wasn't him. Like,
yeah. It seemed like he was faking it, and she was showing
tried to seem like he was so perfect, and, like, everything was good, and, like, this is going to be an easy breakup. Like, we're still friends. There's nothing wrong. We have no problems.
When she said, but you fucked my employee, I was like... Girl, did you just say
They
that?
ain't want you to know that.
I was like, did you? I think that, so maybe there was a discussion that, look, we're apart. We're going to end up in divorce. Like, we're going to file for divorce. And then it's like, can you probably hold off until the season's about to start? All right, no problem. We'll just do that. Like, what's the big... But with Tamar, it's just so blatant. Like... Oh my God. Is there anything these people... I was saying, the thing is that me being the person that I am, I was looking right. I was like, I don't think I could do that for a check.
I wouldn't do it.
And then have this whole show, whether it's real or fake, I could not act like I'm beefing with my husband, disrespect, and do all of these things just to get a check. I hope I never get to that spot. And I always tell people, they be like, oh, I would want our life, I would want that. I mean, would you want to be in a position where you have to do this in order to get a check as opposed to not doing it? I mean,
make money in other places.
Exactly, but maybe your bills are so behind. You like, I gotta do something.
Yeah, but my bills wouldn't have been behind in the beginning because you shouldn't have been living out of your means. You know what you had before you even bought the house. You know what you could afford, what you can't afford. You can't live somewhere banking on oh well, I'm a singer and I know my album's going to sell. No, dog. Now they didn't.
Well, she was only successful with the first one because she was on the show.
But the first one was a good album.
It was. I was about to say she was the breakout star.
Yeah, I like that album.
Oh, okay. I never heard her.
No, I like the album.
It was that one song she had with the Biggie song that annoyed the fuck out of me. Yeah. So that's why I never listened.
I like the album. Love and War. I like Love and War.
But she was really successful with that album. And she had just come off the show. It was a big thing. Then she got her spinoff, everything. Yeah, then she tried to do it again. And it didn't work.
It was like after she got fired for the real, everything went.
That's what she said. Well, on the previews they show us saying like, ever since I've been fired from the real, everything been going down. But this whole thing with the divorce,
and I did like her on the real, and that's the only I used to watch it. Now once she was off, I didn't watch it
anymore. I don't
because I didn't care for like I love I love Lonnie Love and the Tamara chick, the twin. I like
sister.
Yeah, sister. But the other Mighty May, whatever her name, and Adrian, they did nothing for me. Like I like them because the twin, it seemed like that's just who she was. Like
and she has an opinion. Yeah,
it wasn't nothing fake about her. And Lonnie Love was just like whatever. Like and she brought the comedy to it. But and Tamar brought the sassiness, and you wanted to see that. And the other two, y'all just there.
Yeah, I hate people who don't have opinions. It just drives me crazy. Who just say things that they think should be said or what. I hate that shit. Yeah. Like, it's not entertaining. Like,
I don't want to hear. Like, I already know what you're going to say. You're going to agree on this side because it's the right thing to say.
Yeah,
like, that's Adrian. That's Adrian. Like, the other, Marty, whatever her name is, she was just like, it's there, like
a waste of space.
Yeah, it's like it's nothing, like. But I don't know. I don't think she should. I don't know why she was fired. They still not really saying right why. Like they have different stories out.
Yeah, everybody.
What's the real?
I know we never knew. They say she was a problem, but I think that I mean I don't know. And then she was on a because I had made a comment on Instagram. She was with Fabulous in New York drinking vodka and all of this. And I was like, until you fuck Future, I don't believe you. You gotta fuck Future in order for me to believe that you're getting a divorce.
Why Future?
He's the one that breaks up relationships. It's him. Look, Scottie Pippen wife. Remember, Scottie had to go get his wife from Future.
Who else?
Ciara.
Who you take Ciara from?
Wasn't she with somebody? Wasn't she with 50 Cent on one of them?
No. Remember she was with, what you call that, didn't want her, the basketball player, Stoudemire?
Well, he was married.
Yeah.
He was married. But I thought she was with 50 Cent because 50 Cent, she was engaged to him at one point.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I never know that.
Yeah.
I just can't picture them together. I never knew that.
Yeah, I need, it gotta be Future. Until I see Tay-Tay with Future, I'm not believing anything. I need Future. I want him making a song about fucking you in Gucci flip-flops. Then I'll be like, oh, they really getting into it.
But I never really thought that I did think she loved Vince, but I didn't think that she was
into him.
Yeah, into him. It was just like she fell in love with him, which is nothing wrong with that because some people, I may be with you for your money, but now I fell in love with you and I really love you. Like, I don't find nothing too offensive about that. but it just didn't seem like she was into him like that. It was just like, you here, you my money, you my teddy bear, I guess.
That's my point. Like, that's why, and I was just listening to the Purple Tape last night, and they had the thing before the song, and it'd be like, man, you gotta keep your hoes broke. Keep them looking good, fine, and all that, but no dough. These bitches get some money, they subject to lose their mind. That was on the Purple Tape, which is like the gospel. Y'all need to listen. That's the problem. If Tamar would have never had the money and got on the shows and was successful, she would still be there and be in pocket. But the minute you let these hoes get some money, they be like, I don't need you. I could get another manager. No, bitch. No. Nobody wanted you before, remember? Mm-hmm. You had to sing backup for Tony. And I was getting you that shit because I was her manager. I'm telling you, didn't look at Cameron with Juju.
Yeah.
All this time, no problem. They were relationship goals. Now she got ideas. She wanted a career. The fuck is wrong with these girls? Every time they start getting their own money, every time you gotta keep them broke.
But is that fair?
Nobody say love anything fair.
Like, do I really want to be with somebody that's keeping me down? That don't want to see me
I'm
broke?
not keeping you
down. You are, because you're keeping me broke. Like, keeping me broke, you're keeping me down.
You gonna look good. You can go shopping.
Yeah, but I'm broke. I don't have my own. You have women that want their own. Like, I want my own.
You got a nice house.
Okay, but I want my own money. I want my own. I want to make my own money. I want to work.
What was that you said?
Exactly.
You want to what? What?
See,
No.
You got some women that's content with that and don't care. And they'll be like, okay, you just take care of me. Okay, he can do whatever he wants. Oh, he's taking care of me. No, I want my own.
But isn't it something to be said that if a man gets with a woman, right, and he gets with her and she's not working, she's not doing any, I don't want to say anything. Say she's doing something and it's not that much popping off. And he has money, he has the means to take it. He gets with her, he like, listen, you don't have to work, you don't have to do anything. I'm going to take care of you. Just be my girl. Oh, we need to leave tomorrow. Be ready. And this and that. And I do this for a number of years. And this is the agreement. And then you wake up one morning like, I don't feel fulfilled. I need my own. I want.
Then I would leave her at that point. I would leave her.
See,
because
that's
you
the problem.
No, but that's something different. But because she shouldn't agree to that in the beginning. Because if I know I'm one that I need to work and have my own, because you're not going to leave me stuck somewhere down the line and I don't have nothing. No, you would never do that to me. So if you come to me and say, oh, I don't need you to work, you're just going to be my girl, I'm like, I'm sorry, that's just not me.
I'm not the girl for you.
I'm not the girl for you.
That's my point, because
I need my own. Like, are you going to be there for me to help me grow? If you can't say you're going to help me grow and help me win, I can't be with you. See, I'll be there for you and help you win, but I need you to help me win too. We need to do this together.
So I guess that's my point. Like, for example, with Tamar, she could go scratch with this. She was attracted to him or whatever. If she tried to tell us to, you were not.
You were not
attracted to him at all.
Because I would definitely have to see a previous boyfriend for me to say.
No, she used to fuck the football players and stuff down in Atlanta. So you weren't attracted to him.
You weren't attracted to him.
He showed interest in you. He was managing Tony. They were making money. Mm-hmm. You were like, all right, this will go. We could go on a date. Exactly. I don't even think they dated long. And then he asked to marry her. Then she married him. And she was just rich. And then she was suddenly more successful than the other ones because she had married well. Yeah, like...
Because I remember I told you that they stopped the, sisters and So I guess that's probably what Trina comment was. She was like... Well, at least she married the right one. Good job, Tamar. Because now she's getting a divorce. And so she was like, you married good, so you're going to be good. You're going to be well off.
And then this fucking idiot let Tamar talk him into moving to L.A. No, fucker. No property. Why would you move to that state? Why? You know this bitch starting to get dreams and goals and shit. Fuck God, no. You take her, you keep her below that Mason-Dixon line. You always getting shit. Yo, bitch, your pimp here is lacking. No. And
I
now,
wonder was any truth too, because I think it was rumors that he beat her or something like that.
I can't see. First of all, he fat as fuck.
That don't mean nothing.
By the time he go to swing, either you should be hitting him or you should be gone.
That don't mean nothing.
You would literally have to be sitting next to me and just hit me real quick in order to catch that fat, like he was. He's not fat anymore. But that fat, that was that fat. I walked to the door.
What if he started beating her once he lost weight?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Maybe that did happen. But she should have saw that shit coming, too. She should have been like, you ain't losing no weight, motherfucker. Here, eat some. I need to have one up on you.
He had surgery, didn't he? He should have. I don't think he lost that on his own.
Yeah, he had to. Because he was super big. And they said it was a health problem. But I don't know. I think that they doing it for publicity. So we'll see. Because if after the season, and now the show was coming out, she had just won on this whole campaign that she's leaving the recording industry, the focus on her marriage because her marriage is suffering and all of this other stuff. And now the show coming out and you filed for divorce. So we'll see. Let's see. All right, you got anything else you wanted to talk about? You're so stupid. No, in my group chat. Well, cause it's gotta. I stay out of group chats. I guess I don't play well with others all the time. But anyway. So, all right, let's get to, I had another topic I wanted to talk about, but I don't know how much time we could spend on it. And it was because of my situation about being jealous of your spouse's relationship with the kids. And I say it all the time. It's like my husband is in a relationship with his kid.
Why are you jealous?
I don't know if I am. And that's what I was thinking. Like, am I jealous? Because I'm
jealous.
Damn. Okay, Alana. You at least added a beloved after that.
Beloved. You're jealous, beloved.
Because I was like, when I went off at him at one point, I'm like, wait, am I jealous that he has this relationship with him?
Why you sleeping with them and not me?
Exactly. Well, I do say, and then sometimes I'm like, at some points I'm like, oh, I could care less. But then at some times I'm like, well, damn. Like, he will literally, like, as long as he's spending time with them, he feel like, all right, I'm good.
I know my husband is jealous.
Really? So you one of those?
I know he's jealous.
A kid lover.
He's like, oh, Prince, drop that. You don't say nothing, but let me drop something. Oh, we ain't gonna pick that up. Why you drop that? But it was like, I didn't even see him drop it. You saw him drop it and you're his father. Tell him to pick it up. Right?
So you think that's the jealousy?
No, it's just everything. He always just says, that was just the last thing. But he always just says like, oh, but he did that while you ain't say nothing. He did that while you didn't say nothing. You heard him? He said that while you didn't say nothing. If that was me, you'll say something. That was me, you'll do this.
But I would be like, because you're my husband. It's a difference. No, I'm talking about like spending time, all of that. Like, say, for example, if you and the Prince, which I know y'all do, but I'm going to say allegedly, because I want to be sued, that y'all will go to the movies all the time, y'all will go out all the time, and he just be sitting home looking at TV, and y'all come in like, oh, that movie was so great, and isn't it?
No, because things like that, like we do that, but
exactly, I knew.
But we asked, do he want to go? So he get asked. He don't want to go.
Okay.
But
so that's different.
If we go out to the movies and say we go somewhere to eat, oh, y'all can't ask me to want to. No, you didn't want to go to the movies, so why would we ask you to go out to eat?
Well, that's a difference.
No, but we're not going to go out to eat, come back, drop you off, and then go to the movies. Nah, this is the whole one thing. We're making the whole thing.
But if you don't propose both to me, I'm not making an informed decision. So if you come to me and say, hey, do you want to go to movies? I'm like, no, I really don't want to see a movie. And then you go out to eat, I'm going to be like, you didn't invite me to eat.
Because we was going to the movies.
Yeah, but you can say, listen, we're going to the movies and go get something to eat. Would you like to
But
come?
what if it was just a spare of the moment? Oh, we still got time. Let's go get something to eat. And we go sit down and eat.
I would still feel the same way. I'd be like, why you leave me out? But that's one of my issues I'm dealing with now, because like I said, my husband, he'll come, he'll be like, I'm gonna take the kids and they'll be out here this and this and that, and then he'll just be gone all day. Then he just come back, then he goes with them and they have bath time, then they eat, they play, they do whatever, then he goes to sleep with them, and it's like what am I, like my daughter always say, what am I, a tree? Like, am I a tree? Do you not? Like, I was like, and then when we got into the argument, I'm like, wait, am I jealous of his relationship with the kid? I'm like, I don't know at this point now.
So now you gonna start doing it? No.
Well, I don't want to spend that much time with him. Like,
no, I'm saying do what he do and leave him out.
No, I ain't doing
exactly.
that. I ain't doing that. Absolutely not. I'm not doing that. But I don't know. I was thinking about that. I was like, I don't know if I am. But I could see somebody getting, because him and my son are like this. It's all day, all night. He's supposed to go to the store to go get milk. It's like an hour too late. Like, they come in, they got the bags from Toys R Us. Oh, well, he wanted a toy. So and then we went here, right there. And I'm like, but you don't ask me if I want to go out. Like, do I want to go anywhere? Nothing. Like, I don't know. Maybe I am. I really don't know. Oh, but with my daughter with the tree. When she was dropping me off. She was driving. So she was like, did a boy ever ride with you in a car and put his hand on your leg? Like, ride like this? And I was like, well, why would I allow somebody to touch me like that? And she like, well, like they just driving. I said, well, no, I wouldn't allow somebody to touch me like that. And she like, well, I said, you should ask your father about it. I said, number one, you ain't gonna listen to me, whatever I say. And number two, you should ask your father, because he's the one who taught me about it.
About what?
That basically, like, if you go, he say like, and this when we were young, going to Red Lobster, whatever. He like, oh, when I go out with a girl, or like if I'm around a girl, I put my hand on her thigh. If he don't move it, I know she gonna smash. If she moves it, then I know, like, that she not gonna get
That's what that means?
That's what he said. He like, it's just a test to see what she gonna allow.
I don't think it could go that far. Just because you put your hand on my thigh and I didn't move it, that don't mean I'm gonna let you get in these drawers. Just because you put your hand on my thigh, it's just a thigh. It looks like an armrest, so you like, hell, it's an armrest. Like,
but if you driving it, so now if me and you,
yeah, you just go like this.
And we on a date, this like our first or second date, and I put my hand in, and you don't do anything.
It's just a thigh. It's not like you went on my inner thigh. You on the top thigh, close to the outside. You ain't on the inner thigh. Now you on the inner thigh. It's like, boy, if you don't move your hand,
I would say
just the top of my thigh. Duh. Okay, it's your armrest. That's how I don't. It's the top of my thigh, my leg.
Yeah, but it's the gateway, because then it's like
not a gateway.
They touch your thigh, and it start to rub, and then it's like move over.
No, when they move over, then it's like move. But if you just here, you just rubbing it like this. You ain't even getting me wet. Just hit me. Just on the top of my thigh. That ain't doing nothing for me. Like, but if you move on the inner thigh, I'm like, no, I don't know you like that, dog. Don't put your hand on my inner thigh. Well, my top thigh, I don't. That's just me. I wouldn't think nothing of that.
Well, I said you should ask him, because I remember he was saying, no, we just had the conversation.
Oh, okay.
And she's like, why? Because I'm like, I don't want to hear it. But
so why you just tell her the story?
No, because first of all, if I tell her, she's gonna be like, oh, you just did, and I'm like,
no, you could have told her. Well, your dad said back in the day.
That mean you DTF?
Yeah. You could have told her that because she asked you.
Oh, and that's what she said. She's like, do you not want to talk to me about things like this? And you don't want... I'm like, because you don't listen, so I just feel like I'm wasting my energy. So what's the point of talking to her? Like, go ask her, because they talk about everything. The amount of pads you should use. Boy, they talk about everything. And I'm like, hey, you listen to him, so you might as well just talk to him and let him tell you about it.
You could have gave her your opinion, though. I think you were wrong on that one.
Because my opinion is that...
No, you could have even said, well, this is how I feel, but you should ask your father and see what
Well, that's what I said. Because I said, well, I wouldn't let them touch me like that. Because I wouldn't. Because when I went out with my husband, when he wasn't my... And he put me in, I'm like, the fuck is you touching me for?
Well, did you... That's the only way you answered her was like, I wouldn't let them touch you like that. Or did you say the reason why you wouldn't let them touch you like that?
Oh, no.
That's what she was looking for.
Oh, the reason why?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't say it. Because I didn't
But that's
say
what she was looking for.
So I should have told her. I would have been like, I wouldn't let them touch me like that.
Because this is...
What the fuck is you touching me for, number one? Like, yo, don't go there. Like, back up.
But you just said, no, I wouldn't let them touch me. And
Yeah, because
but that's not what she's looking for. She ain't asked you what you would do. She asked you why. She's basically trying to ask you why. She was like, well, if a guy put your hand on, like, what do that mean? Or whatever, like...
No, she was like, have you ever had, like, whatever, like, you driving in somebody...
okay, so why didn't you answer that? You're like, yeah, I did, and I told them to move because it just felt uncomfortable. It felt like they wanted something, or trying to see how I was. If I
just feel like you... Yeah, like, what the fuck is you
so why didn't you say that to her? She's looking to open up and talk to you.
When I get back in the car with her, I'm be like, yeah, because I'll be like, yo, why the fuck is you touching me? Like, why? What do you want from me?
So it's not you saying that to her, it's saying like you thinking they touching you because you think they want something. Mm-hmm. So you tell her that. That's what she's looking for.
Keep your hands to your motherfucking self.
So she got both?
I don't know. She always, in her mind, she has boyfriend. She always has. But my husband, he always said that. He'd be like, oh yeah, he was like, I always do that. Right as soon as they get in the car, he was like, I drive. He said, I put my hand on it to see what they gonna do. He's like, if they don't move it, then I already know.
Yeah. If it's me, you're gonna be for a rude awakening, dog. Like, I thought that was okay. No, I just thought you just needed somewhere to put your head. No.
I punched him dead in the eye. Get your hand on my thigh.
I don't see how that relates to. Oh yeah, she gonna want to smash. I put my hand right here. That's right here. Nah. Now you.
I guess it's because it's a boundary thing. Like you're letting me cross that boundary, and we're on a. So now, if I'm on a first or a second date with you, there really should be no reason for me touching your thighs. There just should not be a reason. Okay, Benjamin.
Yeah, that's coming from me. Like, and I don't see nothing wrong with the top of the thigh. Top of the thigh. Like I said, if it's anywhere in the inner, now we gotta like pump your brakes.
Yeah, don't touch me at all. So I must be the worst date. Alright, who are you? Who are you here for or not here for this week?
I don't have nobody I'm not here for. I don't think nobody pissed me off this week. But I'm here for Cardi B.
Cardi, you see they got engaged.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Oh my God.
She was so happy, and she still has so many posts after that. Just keep showing this ring. She was just looking at it. She was like, I just want to go to sleep and wake up to see if it's not a dream. I'm so happy for her.
I know. And when she was like jumping up, I'm like, girl, grab the wig. Don't let it fall off. And she held it. She was like, I was really happy for her. I love Cardi.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
That ring is nice. I think she said it was 8 carat. Maybe.
That thing is super big.
It's huge. I don't see where a band would fit with that, but it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah, you could put it under whatever. But some more than likely, what they do is that they normally when they get the ring, they get one made, a fake one made. Cause you're not walking around with that ring on your finger all the time. Wait, knowing Cardi, she probably do, but most of them do. Like if it's a really expensive ring, you get a duplicate made with not such expensive jewels and whatever, and then you wear that one as opposed to wearing the other one. But that one was I was so happy for her.
I'm here for Cardi. Go Cardi. You
and she was like,
stripper
Philly,
pole.
what else? This and that. And then she was like, and she was saying, like, my mother was there. And I'm like, well, why my mother here? She was like, well, whatever. And she was like, so I just kept going. I was so happy for her. And you know, honestly, I never knew Cardi before loving hip hop.
Me either.
So she was, and other people had, because she was on Instagram, and that's how she got on Love and Hip Hop.
I didn't start following on Instagram to Love and Hip Hop.
Hip Hop, I didn't know her at all. And then they got the video of her, and I guess she in a strip club in like the locker room. Apparently these strip clubs for the strippers, they got lockers in the back in the dressing room or whatever. And she was in there smoking cigarette and doing something like, I got a man, but I want yours. I'm like, yo, that glow up is for
Wait, did you
real.
see this guy is trying to sue her from her mixtape? He's
the picture that he signed up for and was paid for.
Yeah, my thing is, her hand is in your hair, and you gonna say you never met Cardi, so they Photoshop your back, and you saying this is your tattoos, so they how you never met her? How? And I'm pretty sure she said, okay, we're gonna take a picture like this, and you a model. So how you didn't know that she took a picture to use for an album cover?
Well, I guess he could say, so now that part, I guess, like, maybe they had somebody, maybe he didn't meet her, and they took the picture, and they had somebody else do the whole thing, and then photoshopped her in, because they could do anything nowadays.
Sure.
However, you were a model, you were paid. What are you suing for? That you didn't agree that she could use it in that manner. You signed a release. She could use it however the fuck she wants.
And then he gonna say, and my child gonna say, why is daddy in the picture?
How
like
she know
that?
that's daddy? How, Sway? How?
Girl.
How?
She know that's daddy. She know daddy the only one with these type of tattoos.
Really?
I'm like,
really?
and it comes now. When was that album? That was a mixtape. When was that out? And you never seen it?
Really?
I'm like, I can't with people. I can't with people.
I'm sure what happened was that when he was all in the, and then once she blew up, he like, oh, how can I get money? I should be getting paid. Somebody probably told him, oh, you should be getting paid.
He gonna say, I didn't even know that was me. Somebody said, is that you on that album? And that's when I seen it, and I know my tattoos. It probably is you for you to say that, because they have to prove it unless you're gonna run out and get that same tattoo.
Shit, I would.
But you go out and get that same tattoo, like, well, you about black as this microphone. Your hair got peas in it.
I would have been like, they lighting me up with the Photoshop. Yeah. It's me.
But you got a I just cut my hair. Like, but it's like, come on, people.
I just don't understand. My whole thing is like, what are you suing for? What are you suing? So even, let's just say that you didn't know it was for Cardi. You agreed to take a picture like this. What are you suing for?
Because he said he didn't agree to be on the album cover. What did you agree to then?
You don't have to agree. I hire you as a model.
I could do whatever this picture. Like,
I sign you for the exactly. You sign a release. You get paid as a model. You don't own nothing there, because whoever makes the what do they call these people? But they decide how the picture should look, so they come up with it. So whoever came up with Cardi sitting back with her legs open, a guy in between her legs, and her drinking a beer. Like, okay, they have some rights to the picture because that was their idea. You are like a prop. You're basically like a lamp or something.
You like that beer bottle.
Yeah, like you were paid. I can't. I'm not here for him. I don't fuck about that. Fucking idiot. Oh my God. That just pissed me off right there. Y'all don't let Cardi be great.
I know.
I love me some Cardi. I hope they really get married though.
I do too.
Oh my God.
I hope it's not soon though.
Huh.
I don't want it to be rushed and feel like they have to do it for the public. I want them to take their time and do it when they ready, not just, oh, we got engaged and the public knows, so let's go out. We got to get married next year.
Well, I think that when people get engaged, they should be married within a year or two.
I say 2.
Max.
That year thing is like, it seemed, I don't know. Okay, we got engaged. It's like, let's enjoy this right here. No, let's sit down. Okay, where we gonna have the video at? Let's go to this place, this place, this place. It's like,
but what is an engagement? Isn't something that, it's not like when he asks to be your boyfriend or something.
I understand that, but to me, I just don't want to be just rushed like that. Just to now we got to sit and talk about wedding stuff right now, like, because you basically got to plan a year in ahead to get your stuff together, whatever.
Not if you're gonna have it in the gym.
But for them, they're gonna have to basically plan it a year in ahead to get everything together and get it the way they want. So it's just like, all right, let's take some time. Let's decide on what we want first. Do we want a house first? Do we want to move together first? Do we want to live together first to see if it's gonna really work? I think.
But that's stuff you should know before you get engaged.
But look, they haven't been together long. For them, I'm talking about their situation. They haven't been together that long to know all that. Because are they living together? I don't know.
I don't think she living anywhere as much as she stay on the road.
Yeah, so you really don't know. So now that we're engaged, let's take time to...
Oh, no, we not. First of all, Migos hot as shit. She hot as shit. We ain't taking no time off right now. We'll go on break when this shit cool down.
No, I'm not saying them taking time off. I'm saying them taking time to spend more time together and live together and do all that. And right now they can't do that because, like you're saying, they're so hot. They have to do this traveling. They still working hard. So it's like, now you get married and then now you find out, like, I don't even like this nigga. Like,
that's what you signed up for. When you
that's not what you signed up for.
Because then when a person comes to you and they say, hey, would you marry me? Mm-hmm. And these are the thoughts that you have. You would say, not yet. I'm not ready now.
No, I want to be with you.
No, I want to be with you, but I don't want to marry you yet.
But I want to take you a proposal because
you want this ring.
Exactly. I want this ring. No,
we're
going to be engaged. We're going to be engaged.
No,
so, I do want to, because I'm not saying no to marriage.
Just not right now.
Yeah, but that doesn't have nothing to do with the engagement.
Yes, it does.
No, that's not.
That's the thing, that engagement has become the next level in boyfriend, girlfriend. It hasn't become what it was intended to be anymore, because people get engaged like it literally just took the relationship. So like if you're dating with somebody, y'all been dating for a while, and say it's like 5 years you're dating or 3 years, then it's like, okay, let's just get engaged so we could be boyfriend, girlfriend, like real grown up boyfriend, girl. So now you could be fiance, and then that's another 5-10 years. No, that's not what engagement is. Engagement means let's get married.
I promise to marry you. Like, that doesn't mean I gotta marry you the next year.
Yeah.
No, it does not. It does not mean I would give you two.
Honestly, I would give it I think it should be within a year. 2 tops if you had something going on. But after 2, you need to get that ring back, give the ring back, and do it again later, because you don't want to be married. And then if you take somebody's ring, and I know people who've done it. Well, number one, like my friend used to say, she's like, girl, sometimes rings just shut up rings. Like, just shut up and stop nagging me. And there's nothing else behind it. It's not we get married. We're not doing everything.
But you would know that, because now if you've been nagging this person to get married, then they'll be like, and then now it's time. Now you sit down and start making plans for the wedding, and they're like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I ain't ready for that. I ain't want to do that. Then you know it's a shut up ring. Like, you would know that.
Like, sometimes it's just like,
take your ring, goodbye. You just wanted to. You just didn't want to hear me talk.
It's Valentine's Day, and here, instead of getting another gift, I'm going to give you an engagement ring. And there's nothing behind it, and that's become acceptable now. I know people who've been fiancés. It'd be like 10 years. I'd be like, you're not a fucking fiancé no more. Stop saying that shit. Give him that ring back. Your boyfriend and fucking girlfriend.
Well,
right?
You still are, because you're not married.
No,
You're
it need to be.
Once you're married, then you're married. Other than that, you're a boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't care if you got
fiance. Well, that's the thing. What I used to say, and they like stopped before when I got engaged, and I was like my boyfriend, and yeah, they like stop saying that he's your fiance because you're, and I'm like. Yeah, but it's all the same shit until we're married. Yeah. In my opinion, it's all the same shit. But people do take that's a title to them. So it's like y'all go from friends with benefits to boyfriend and girlfriend and then fiancés and then wifey. Then wife. Like you like stop creating
no, you can be wifey before you be fiance.
Oh, okay. So it's boyfriend, girlfriend, wifey.
Because like you got the thought in your mind. I know I'm gonna marry her, so she wifey.
Oh, and then don't forget common law.
Oh yeah, it's been 7 years. No, we've been together 7 years. That's my husband.
So then you got common law after wifey. Then you get fiance. Because then somebody tell them like, you can't have common law marriage here. We just not a common law state. You got to get real married. Oh, I. Bitch, you gonna be dead by the time you get married.
So a lot of these hoes right now probably mad at Cardi. Cardi.
But let me say this, and I hate to, I know it's gonna sound weird, but she's like an inspirational story, and like, because this girl literally said and believed in herself, invested in herself, like, look, I think that I have a talent to do music or whatever. Nobody took her seriously. Every stripper wants to do music now. And she like stuck with it. Then she quit Love and Hip Hop. And from my understanding, they offered her a lot of money that she's like, no, that's fucking with my brand. I'm going to bank on myself and fuck that. I'm just going to try. And I mean, and she just went at it. I mean, and then even her song, I love when she be like, what is it about the mixtapes? What bitch you know working as hard as me? Like, I think she's just like such an inspirational.
Did you get a new song?
With Migos and
Nicki Minaj.
No, but my
it's just
was
Offset, ain't it? Is it Migos? I think it's just Offset.
Oh, it's only Offset. I heard her verse. I haven't heard the Nicki verse.
I don't like Nicki verse.
Oh,
because I don't. Charlemagne, they played it on the Breakfast Club. Charlemagne said he has nothing bad to say about nobody's part. Like, he loved it all. I didn't like Nicki's because she changed her flow like 3 times. And I didn't like that.
None of the flows were good?
No, one of them was. One of the flows was good, but it was like, why are you trying to make yourself seem like 3 people? Like, it was like 3 different flows. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, stick to one flow. It's one song. Like, give me a flow. Give me the bars with that flow.
You probably heard the one you like, and you like, oh, yeah. Did she change? You like, bitch. I was getting into my rhythm with that.
I didn't care for that. I don't like that. Maybe other people would, but I didn't like the 3 different flows on one song. It's one song.
But she does that a lot because she does like she's 2 different people.
But it's like, it didn't. I didn't.
I gotta listen to it. I didn't listen to it.
Give me one flow with the bars and I'll be fine with that. But this had 3 different flows. I'm like, what you gonna be? Like, what is it? Like, I didn't care for it.
I gotta listen to it.
I like Cardi's love. I like Cardi.
Yeah. I like Cardi. I think I'm getting biased towards her. But anyway, so I'm not here for argumentative people. The shit getting on my nerves. I'm tired. I'm motherfucking tired. I'm tired. I know that my trade. I was about to say, and my past experience, people may think that I like to argue. No, the fuck I don't. I don't like it. It's annoying as fuck. And then I'm starting to learn, like, some people just literally want to fucking argue for no reason. Because I'm like, wait, so what is it? And trying to understand where they coming from. And I'm like, oh, this bitch ain't trying to make no type of sense. She just want to argue. I'm like, nope, miss me with the bullshit. Only thing I have to work on, and I was watching Eckhart Tolle, my Super Soul Sundays with Oprah. I got to work on not engaging because I have to give myself the are you dumb sometimes. Because I literally believe that these people be having a misunderstanding and like there's something, and I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm still working. And I'm like, oh, this bitch trying to be, oh man, I done got myself in that shit again. And I'm like, so I gotta really, like, maybe I'm gonna stop reacting so fast, like when somebody, and just take, like, I'm gonna just sit there and look off and count to 5. And then join back into the and see, like, is this a real conversation or is this argument bait? Like, so I'm gonna do that every time. Do you think that would be weird?
Very. Like, if you talking to me, if I'm sitting there trying to start an argument with you, and you look off and start counting, I'm like,
oh, this bitch want to fight.
No. Alright. Oh, you ain't paying me no attention? Like, are you listening? Like, do you hear what I'm saying? Do you hear my point?
I would have been like, yes, but I need a few seconds to digest what you said.
Do you not understand what I'm saying? No. I'm like, okay, conversation over. I'm gonna end it, and I'm not.
Well, see, that would save me from the argument.
No, because guess what? I'm not gonna continue talking to you. So now this is over.
Okay, good, because I don't want to talk to argumentative people. So that would solve my problem. Because, like, if it would deter you from arguing, continuing with the argument, then that's the result.
But I would never talk to you again.
Damn, in life.
Yeah, like you just diss me. Like I'm sitting here talking to you, and you gonna wander off and start looking into space like I'm not here. What you doing to say? Am I a tree? like, all right, nah, I can't talk to her. I'm not talking to you no more.
But
I'm not talking to you no more.
I will rejoin this conversation.
No.
I think that you're making a valid point, but I just need to digest it.
No, evidently you don't think I'm making a valid point because what you need to digest. What you need to digest?
One.
Am I red meat? Hard to digest? Like, what do you need to digest? No, I'm out.
I can't. This house. So now I already know what to look for. I will start doing that shit all the time. I'm like,
do it one time. Let me see how it works.
2.
And you better tell me how it works.
I'm gonna do it. The only thing I'm thinking that if I look off, that may be weird.
Yeah, it's gonna be like you try to be funny
instead of just looking at them and counting to 5.
Yeah, and like you still engaged in the conversation.
So I'm gonna be like,
and as I'm talking and going and you doing all that, then when
you finish talking, I'm gonna just sit there and I'm gonna say,
and you can't just not say nothing because
I gotta think whether this is argument bait or is this a real conversation.
It's gonna take you that long to think.
5 seconds.
Okay.
I think because I guess that once you start engaging, then you're so caught up into the conversation. It's like when you're having a good conversation with somebody and y'all just going back and forth and you're building and it's good and you know it's a conversation and you know you don't even stop. But when it's argument bait, you may think that you're getting into a good conversation, but they really looking for an argument, and you're just going back and like trying to, and you're talking like you would talk to somebody else, and you going back and everything coming back, and then when you like maybe 4 or 5 minutes in, you're like, fuck, this person want an argument. Okay,
so then that's when you stop and let it reflect. Because if you, how would you know in the beginning? If they just exactly. So how are you just staring off into space to try to see if it's an argument or not? You still won't know because it was the first thing I said. You just know that in the past that we get into arguments when we supposed to be having a conversation. You know that, right?
But look, if you did it to me, so if you like, if me and you were talking and I wanted an argument, just like you said, you'll be like, "Why you ignoring me?" That's not cute right there. You want an argument because why would it matter to you? If I stop talking for 5 seconds.
Because we're having a conversation. What do you mean? We're having a conversation. You just stop talking. Like, oh, you don't want to talk? Why you stop talking to me? Why you looking off in space?
I'll be like, no, I want to talk to you. I just need a moment to think about what you said.
Really?
Look at the eyes.
I said, did you like Cardi B last night on a TV show? You gonna sit and think about what I just said on that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, you don't want to talk.
I do.
Really... No, you don't.
Wait, then we gonna get an argument?
Exactly. So now you just started the argument.
Oh my God. Eckhart told me I gotta watch another episode because that ain't the resolution. I'll be in more argument. I'm gonna figure this shit out, but I'm not here for them.
That would be my response. I don't know about somebody else's. That'd be my response. You're just not gonna sit there and just stay off in space and we having a conversation.
No, I'll probably, if somebody did that, I'll be like, you okay? And then they'd be like, okay.
Then when I finish talking, you just sitting there staring like.
And if it's 5 seconds.
All right, it's time to go. You don't want to talk.
If after 5 seconds, if you came back and started joining the conversation, I'll be like.
But how after 5 seconds you knew whether or not this was going to be an argument or a conversation?
Because it would be the person's reaction to me stopping for 5 seconds. Because if I stopped for 5 seconds and you wanted an argument, you're gonna start what's wrong? You don't got nothing to say now. And you won't let me have those 5 seconds because it's not feeding what you want. You want an argument and I'm not giving it to you.
That's not everybody.
I know.
If I'm having a conversation with somebody, they just stop talking to me like, oh, you don't want to talk. Like,
no, I want to talk
to you.
I
want to argue with you. Like, I'm saying, then now I'm going to shut down.
So I gotta,
because you just shut down for 5 seconds. I'm gonna shut down for the rest of this day.
I'll keep talking to you. I'll call your phone. I'll call your work phone. Act like I saw that. Yeah. So like don't make me show up to your job.
Like I got your number. So they ignore me. I'm talking.
I'll call you from the home. I'll not go to the door. I'll do everything.
You pick up doctor's office.
Oh, my coochie is burning. Let me hate that, man. You love me. All right, but oh my God, I'm here for Keishia KR. For all the reasons I said. And then you knew she had this lipstick thing. I didn't know. I was looking on YouTube. And they had this, and so she had the glitter things like how Kylie Jenner has now. She had that like 5 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago, and she was on YouTube doing them, and I was like, oh, okay. And now I find out she's selling these fucking waist trainers for $70. I'm here for you, baby, because you hustling like every time. So now when I see her reposting these pictures, I'm like, all right, they must be, maybe they 20, 25. Okay. And you get enough people, it's still good. I'm like, but that price?
Because you're getting the celebrities to get them.
Girl, I'm here for you.
They gonna pay for this.
I think she's been having the best week. She done came out, stood in her truth. Now all that shit is behind her. She even went on Wendy and did it. I mean, I think I'm really here for you, Keishia KR. Now, can you please send me a free waist trainer? My friend would like the arm trainer. A suit, if you could do it. I ain't into blue lipstick, but if you got a natural color, hey, we'll take it. Alright, and then you got hashtag little pussy. Oh, you can take 5 seconds to think about a little pussy, but no.
No, because I can't say who our little pussy is.
Well, I'm going to give it to Vince then. You're a little pussy because your pimp hand was slipping. You should have had Tamar in line. She shouldn't be doing shit unless you okay it. All right, so we're going to get out of here. The episode's available every Thursday on iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play, and they up on YouTube also. You can leave us comments on Instagram at grown_and_opinionated. I think we have the email at jmoabouteverything@gmail.com. You can email us anything you want us to talk about or suggestions. Always make a donation to our PayPal account. We need the money so we can buy waist trainers. And shout out to Combat Jack. Holla at us too. We hope you get well because we know you're listening. And episode we don't know because we stopped keeping track of Grown and Opinionated.
Out.